So, do you know the basic of absolute value function?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me explain that first, then we'll continue the exercise. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this is the image from your book, right? So, let's understand the meaning of this. First of all, see mod x, okay, so absolute value function is written as f of x is equal to mod x, okay. So this mod x will always give you a positive value, isn't it? Mod x will always give you a positive value. It means f of x is always positive, right?
Yes, sir.
F of x is always positive. So you can observe that the graph is always above x axis because y is going to be always positive, right? Therefore you can see that the graph is always above x axis, right? So the modulus function is positive, right? Always positive. So if x is positive number, if x is greater than or equal to 0, then we directly write that as x. If suppose x is positive number, we directly write x, right? Means if suppose x is 5, so what we write, the value of mod 5 is 5, right? So if x is greater than or equal to 0, we directly write the positive value, which is x itself, right?
Yes,
If
sir.
but if x is less than 0, let's say minus 3, let's say minus 3. So what we write outside mod minus 3? What should we write here? क्या लिखना चाहिए हमें? माइनस थ्री, मॉड माइनस थ्री क्या होता है?
Sir, 3.
थ्री होता है, तो मैं थ्री को ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ, माइनस ऑफ माइनस थ्री, because the
Yes.
value because the value of x is basically 3 minus 3, isn't it? What x we have substituted? X is minus 3, so what I have written? Minus x basically, right? So for all negative value of x, the value of mod x is minus x. Are you getting? Because this will give you the positive value by doing minus,
Yes, sir.
right? If you simply write x, then it will be negative here. You can see that if you simply write x, that would be negative. But if you write minus x, then it becomes positive. And we know that outside modulus function, we always get a positive value, right? So this is the definition of function. You always remember, okay? Normally student get confused here because of they look at the minus sign, but that minus does not says that the number is negative. Since the number itself negative here x, so by putting minus it will make it positive, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I would like to discuss one more thing here. If suppose I make f of x is equal to minus mod x, okay, so you can see the graph of this f of x is equal to mod x here. The graph of f of x is equal to mod x is basically, there are two graph, right? Piecewise graph. So one is y is equal to x, so you can see that the graph of y is equal to x is this way, right? And other is y is equal to minus x, so y is equal to minus x graph is this way, okay. So you can either do it by plotting the graph or by just any technology, okay. Now if I substitute if I just take f of x is equal to minus mod x, then the value of y, right, the value of f of x, which is nothing but y, will always be negative. Do you understand this? Because see, this mod x will always be positive, mod x will always be positive, but putting minus sign outside, will make f of x or the value of y always negative. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
तो कैसे होगा इसका ग्राफ? इसका ग्राफ किस तरह से दिखेगा y इज इक्वल टू माइनस मॉड x का? जरा बता दो. आप डेस्मोस पे भी ट्राई कर सकते हो. बस मैं ये समझाना है कि y इज ऑलवेज नेगेटिव. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस? बिकॉज मैंने माइनस साइन कहाँ रखा है? बाहर रख दिया है, मॉड के बाहर रख दिया है. तो y तो हमेशा नेगेटिव होगा क्योंकि मॉड x क्या होगा? हमेशा पॉजिटिव होगा. ठीक है ना? तो इसका ग्राफ इस तरह से हो जाएगा. बस यही बात बताना है. समझ में आ रहा है आपको ये चीज? क्योंकि ये जो डेफिनेशन हो जाएगा वो किस तरह से हो जाएगा? y is equal to minus x for x greater than positive, sorry, x greater than or equal to 0, and y is equal to minus of minus x, which is x, for x less than 0. Do you understand? This will just become reverse of the above, of this graph basically, right? So we'll just take the reciprocal. आप समझ रहे हो बात ये चीज को? y
Yes,
इज
sir.
इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स पॉजिटिव के लिए, मतलब x ग्रेटर इक्वल टू 0 के लिए y इज इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स का ग्राफ है ये. और y इज इक्वल टू एक्स लेस देन और लेस देन 0 के लिए तो y इज इक्वल टू एक्स का ये ग्राफ है. ठीक है. चलो एक्सरसाइज पे आते हैं अभी. ठीक है. आप इसे ये इमेज को आप ये कर लो, डाउनलोड कर लो एक्चुअली, क्योंकि यहाँ पे मैंने दो ग्राफ डिस्कस किए. आप बाद
Yes,
में
sir.
भी इसको देख सकते हो. हो गया.
Yes, sir.
चलो 19F1 का कौन सा बताना है क्वेश्चन? शुरू से करना है.
Yes, sir.
ओके. तो ये जो क्वेश्चन है, जैसे यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, इसमें तो मॉड 7 मतलब सब बाहर आएगा पॉजिटिव वैल्यू. ठीक है ना? ये तो आप इजीली समझ सकते हो. तो आप ही बता दो मुझे, माइनस मॉड माइनस 7 का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा?
7.
हाँ, तो जितने भी इनसाइड वैल्यूज है वो बाहर आ जाएंगे पॉजिटिव बन के. ठीक है. वी जस्ट टेक द पॉजिटिव वैल्यू आउट ऑफ दैट. सो
Okay.
ठीक है ना? ये तो कुछ नहीं है इसमें. फिर नेक्स्ट क्या है? इफ x इज इक्वल टू -4. अभी सेकेंड क्वेश्चन में देखो आप, यहाँ पे तो आपको सिर्फ सब्स्टिट्यूट करना ही है. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
तो ये करो, ये देखो h इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा? h का देखो, अगर आप मॉड x के जगह पे -4 डाल रहे हो तो मॉड -4 अपॉन -4 प्लस 2. तो ये ऊपर वाला 4 हो जाएगा अपॉन ये तो -2 हो जाएगा और आंसर आपको -2 दे देगा. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
चलो कौन सा करें अभी? थर्ड करते हैं. इसमें क्या दिया है? फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ ए स्क्वायर एंड मॉड ए स्क्वायर इफ find the value of a square and mod a square if a is 3 0. So let's take a is equal to 3. So 3 square will be 9. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And mod 3 square, so mod 3 is basically 3 and 3 square is 9, right? Let's take one negative value here. So if x is equal, let's say a is equal to -9, right? If a is -9, then what would be a square?
81.
Yes, -9 the whole square is 81. And what would be mod a square? So mod a means mod -9 and square. So mod -9 will give you positive value here. So
Yes,
9
sir.
square will again 81. So we can observe that this a square is same as mod a square. Okay. So this is always going to be positive, both the value. So squaring of any value, irrespective of it is negative or positive, it will always give you positive value. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
the third B part is basically based on this concept only. What do you conclude from the result in A? ठीक है. Can you see that? Third B, what do you conclude from the result in A? So this is the result, basically we can make conclusion out of it. Okay, so A square is equal to mod A square, and both will be always greater than equal to 0. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now let's move to fourth part. So solve for x, right? So we know that out of like mod x, we get two values, either x or minus x. So based on this condition, if x greater than equal to 0, we'll get x. If x less than 0, then we will get minus x, right? So here in the question A, we have mod x is equal to 4. Okay, mod x is equal to 4. So what we'll do here,
X is equals to 4.
yes, x is equal to 4 or minus 4. Okay, because you will get, see, either you will get mod x as x, okay, or mod x as minus x. Are you getting? So this will
Yes,
give
sir.
you another value of x, which is minus 4. So basically if you put either minus 4 or 4, you will always get 4. Okay, outside the modulus function. Now solve the C part. Solve C of this. What would be the value of x?
Sir, 2.
2. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So if suppose if I put 2 inside mod function, what would be the answer?
Sir, 2.
It will be 2, na? It will never give you minus 2. Will it
Yes,
give
sir.
you minus 2?
No, sir.
It will never give you minus 2. So solution is not possible for this, no? You understand? So solution of x is not possible, that we can make out from this question. Check the answer.
Sir, no solution.
No solution, because mod x is never negative. Do you understand that? This will never give you negative value. That what we have studied so far. Then how can you say this the solution is 2? Okay. Now go for D. So for D we have mod x plus 1 is equal to 7, right? So we know that
Yes.
we'll get two condition out of this. One is we can get x out of this for x greater than 0, for x greater than or equal to 0, and other condition is x less than 0, right? We will get two condition out of this. If x greater than or equal to 0, then mod x will be just x. So x plus 1 is equal to 7. and then x is equal to 7 minus 1, 6.
6.
And if x less than 0, then we will get minus x outside of mod x. So minus x plus 1 is equal to 7, and then it will give you minus x is equal to 6 and x is equal to minus 6. Okay, so we'll get two solution of x. One is 6, other is minus 6. You understand this? So the solution is plus minus 6 that we can make out in one term. Okay, so the
Yes.
solution is plus minus. Do e part right now. So always write two condition, and based on two conditions solve the equations.
So here x is equals to 2
X is equal to 2 and
minus 4.
minus 4. Very good. So the solution is x is equal to 2 and minus 4. Okay, or minus 4. We cannot have both the value simultaneously. Okay. Now, should I solve anyone among this? F, G, H. Should I solve G part or will it okay?
Yes, sir.
So in G part, the equation is 5 minus mod x is equal to 1, right? So again we will write two condition out of this. First is when x greater than equal to 0, x less than 0. So if x greater than equal to 0, we'll simply get x out of mod x. So x is equal to 4, and if x is negative, so we will get minus x out of mod x. So this is 5 plus x, so x is equal to 1 minus 5, which is minus 4. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so the answer is plus minus
4.
4. Okay, let's move to next part of this exercise, fifth. Okay, it's okay now, you can solve h and the remaining part.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So fifth is we are given one table here. Okay, we have to complete the table and we have to draw a conclusion from that table. Okay, so a and b values are given. What is mod ab? What is mod ab? AB is 36, right?
Yes, sir.
A is 12, B is 3, so AB is 36. So mod 36 will always be 36. Okay, so let's write 36. Then what is mod A into mod B? That is again mod 12 into mod 3. So that will be 12 into 3, which is again 36. Okay, now let me know the remaining values. What would be mod A upon B? Let me know the value of this. What is mod A upon B?
Sir, 4.
Yes, 12 upon 3, which is mod 4, so 4. And what is mod A upon mod B?
Sir, 4.
That is also 4. Okay, now do this for second part, like 12 and minus 3. Let's do that and then we can make conclusion. Okay, So if A is equal to 12 and B is equal to -3, let me know the values of mod AB, A dot mod B, mod A dot mod B, mod A upon B, and mod A upon mod B. Find out each values.
Sir, 36.
36. Okay.
Sir, second का plus minus 36.
Plus minus 36. How? If you put the values inside mod, we will get mod 12 into mod -3, right? Mod 12 minus mod 12 into mod -3. So mod 12 is basically 12 and mod -3 is again 3. What is mod -3? We will take positive na outside mod.
Yes, sir.
So we'll get 3 again. So 12 3s are 36.
Yeah.
Any confusion here?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me know the other values. What is mod A by B?
Sir, 4.
So A is 12 upon -3, which is 4, which is actually -4, but outside mod you will get 4. And what is mod A upon mod B?
Sir, 4.
4. Okay, so can you draw a conclusion out of these results? So this is again 36, 36, 4, 4. Can you see that? We have mod AB, okay, mod A dot mod B, and we have mod A by B and mod A upon mod B. So if you look at the values, numerical values of these terms, you can say that mod AB is equal to mod A dot mod B and mod A by B is equal to mod A upon mod B, isn't it? Can
Yes,
we
sir.
do that?
Yes, sir.
So this is basically conclusion of uh, part A of this question. Okay, and this result is valid true for any any values of A and B. That's why we got the result, right? See, for positive value we check that we are getting the same result, and for negative also we are getting the same result. If you have any sort of confusion, we'll move to the D part of this, like the fourth row of this table, where we have A is equal to -12 and B is equal to -3. Let me know all the values of mod AB, mod A dot mod B, mod A upon B, and mod A upon mod B. Let me know the values.
Sir, 36.
Yes, 36.
Sir, 36.
Yeah, just a second. So 36 here, 36 here, then
4.
4. This is also 4, right? So we can say that these two are equal, isn't it? And
Yes,
these
sir.
two are equal. So we can draw this conclusion. So this is absolutely right, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's move to sixth question. Yeah. So by replacing, so they are helping us in the question. They are saying use this definition of mod x. Okay, we know that what is mod x. So mod x with x positive means x greater than or equal to 0, the value of mod x is x, and for x less than 0, the value of mod x is minus x, right? So by writing these value, write the following function without the modular sign and hence graph each function, right? So we are given y is equal to minus mod x. Now you should directly tell me the graph of this, because while explaining the modulus function I discuss about this type of function, isn't it? I discussed this function exactly. Y is equal to minus mod x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So let me know the function. How would you uh, graph of this function? What was the nature of the function? Will y be positive or negative?
So negative.
Why? Why are you saying that y will always be negative? Should I explain this again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, mod x is always positive. Do you understand this part? Mod x will always be positive. See, we had one expression like this: mod x is equal to minus 2. So what was the solution of this? If I write mod x is equal to minus 2, what was the solution? We had
Sir.
this question, no, in fourth part. There were no solution, no.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this? There were
Yes.
no solution, because mod x will never be negative. Mod x will never be negative. The definition is such that mod x will always give you a positive value. Means the length of x, like length of x from origin or from 0, we can say. Okay, this will always give you a length. It will never give you a like about direction. We are not discussing direction, so this will always give you a length. So length will never be negative. Do you understand? Length will never be negative. Hmm?
Yes,
Can,
sir.
can we say like this wire is of minus 2 centimeter? We can't say that. Huh?
No.
It is always 0 or more than 0, right? So here mod x is always positive. So if I place minus sign out of mod, it will make it always negative. Do you understand this? If I place minus sign out of any positive value, what happen? It will always be negative,
Yes, sir.
right? So therefore the value of y is always negative here, right? The y is always negative because negative sign is placed outside positive value, right? So y is always negative first of all. So it means the graph of, see, where is y negative in this graph? If you look at the coordinate axis, x and y coordinates
Third
axis,
and fourth.
where is in which region the y is negative?
So third and fourth.
Very good. So we know that the graph will always lie in this region, third and fourth, right? The
Yes,
graph
sir.
will always lie in third and fourth region for this particular graph. So if y is equal to minus mod x, so how do we define the function? Like they have said, no, we have to use this notations. So if suppose we use that notation, so let me write that. Just a second. So if y is equal to, you know, if x is greater than or equal to 0, it means x is positive. Then what is the value of y? So let's start with putting minus sign. Now if x is positive, so what would be mod x? Mod x will always be x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And if x is negative, means x less than equal to 0, then what is the value of mod x?
Negative.
Yes, here you can see that also. You can refer this. For x less than 0, it will always be minus x. Means minus is already there in the expression, and the value of mod x is basically minus x. So it is minus of minus x means x, right? Now let's draw the graph. We got two graph here, like this is piecewise function. So we got two part of the graph here. First is y is equal to minus x, and second is y is equal to x. Okay, now plot those. I just do this for you, how to plot the graph, right? I think there is a confusion in plotting the graph for you, I think. So if we have y is equal to minus x, okay, for x greater than or equal to 0. So if suppose I have x greater than or equal to 0 means what? 1 2, this right side of, in right side direction of x axis, 3 4 5. So these values are x greater than equal to 0, right? These are the positive value. So for x is equal to 1, what is the value of y? Let me know that. For x is equal to 1, what is the value of y?
One.
No, no. See here, this is the graph. This is the equation. Y is equal to
X.
minus x. So if x is equal to 1, what is the value of y?
Minus one.
Minus 1. So let's plot the point here. If let's say if x is equal to 0, what is the value of y?
Zero.
0. If x is equal to 2, what is the value of y?
Minus two.
Minus 2. If x is equal to 3, what is the value of y?
Minus three.
Minus 3. So do you understand? We are getting this linear graph for x greater than equal to 0. We are getting this graph. We will connect all these points to find the graph here. Okay. So this is the graph for x greater than equal to 0. Now let's plot the points for x less than 0. So for less than 0, what is the graph? Graph is y is equal to x. Do you understand? I simplified this. Minus of minus x become x.
Yes, sir.
So if x is equal to 1, hmm, no, sorry, we can take negative value because we are having this x less than 0. So if x is equal to minus 1, let me write this. If x is equal to minus 1, what is the value of y?
Minus one.
Minus 1. If x is equal to minus 2, minus
Minus
2.
two.
Likewise. Okay, minus 3, minus 3. So now we'll connect this graph, connect these points to get the, oh, sorry. So we'll connect this points to get the graph. So this is the graph of y is equal to minus mod x. Okay, do you understand? The graph is always in negative direction of y axis because y is always negative because we have placed minus n out of mod x. Now let's draw y is equal to mod x. I should have done that, but I thought you understood that. Let's do this. Drawing y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to mod x by plotting the graph. Okay. So first let me know the definition of this. What do you understand by mod x? So mod x is basically x for x greater than or equal to 0, and it is minus x for x less than 0.
Zero.
Right? Now draw this graph. Please do it. So okay, I help you here. You just assist me by drawing that. I have drawn the coordinate axis here. Okay, I have drawn the coordinate axis. Okay, x and y. So now I'll just mark points also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, so now you just assist me. How should I draw this graph?
Sir, if x is equals to 1, y is equals to 1.
See, or
In
if you are taking positive value, right? So you have to use this part of the graph. Means this part of the equation. So if x
yes,
is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. If x is equal to 2,
y
y
is
is
equals to
equal to 2. X is equal to 0, then y is equal to also 0. Right?
yes, sir.
X is equal to 3, then y is equal to 3. So x is equal to 4, y is equal to 4. So you will connect this graph. So this part of the graph is for, this will always be straight line, though it is not looking like a straight line. So this part of the graph is for x greater than or equal to 0. Now
Yes, sir.
think for x less than equal to 0. So for x less than 0, which part we are using? Which part of this equation we are using? We are using minus x. Y is equal to minus
Minus x.
x. Right? So this part of the equation we are using. Now let me know which point I should plot here. If x is equal to minus 1, then what is the value of y?
1.
Are you understanding that? Minus
Yes,
of minus 1, it become 1, because it will always be positive. If minus 2, then minus of minus 2, 2,
yes, 2.
minus 3, so minus of minus 3 become 3, likewise. Okay, so this is the mm, just bear with the graph. Okay, so this is the graph of y is equal to minus x, and this is the graph of y is equal to x. So for modulus function we always get two part of the graph, two expression. Okay, and we
Yes,
need to draw two graphs that will connect, that may connect. Okay, okay, so this is the graph. Now solve b part. How would you solve b? I just, yeah, you can copy this, like you can download this image so that I can take the, done. Okay,
yes, sir.
now how would you draw this b? See, for b, first let us define the function first of all. So we are given y is equal to mod x plus x, right? So
Yes,
if we are having two condition, if x less greater than equal to 0, then mod x is x, so x plus x, which is
2.
2x, right?
Yes, sir.
And for x less than 0, mod x is minus x, mod x is minus
Right.
x. So minus x plus x, which is 0, right? So for negative values of x, the graph is y is equal to 0. The graph is y is equal to 0. And
0.
for positive values of x, the graph is y is equal to 2x. So now it's very easy to draw the graph. So first we'll draw the coordinate axis, okay, like this. Okay, we'll do it quickly. One, two, three. Okay, we'll just take 3 points, then it will goes likewise. So, oh sorry, I have written minus sign. It will be positive. Minus one, minus two, minus three, minus one, minus two, minus three, and this is 0. Okay, now let me know, for x is equal to 1, what would be the value of y?
So 2.
2. Very good. So this is the point. For x is equal to 0, what is the value of y?
0.
0. So we always start with 0 because here the condition is equal to also. X greater than or equal to 0. Now for x is equal to 2, what is the value of y?
4.
4. So 2, 4. So this is the required line for x greater than or equal to 0, right? This is the required line for x greater than equal to 0 because the equation is y is equal to 2x. Now we will get x less than equal to 0 here, and the equation is y is equal to 0, right? Check the second equation. Equation is y is equal to 0. We got 0 there. So for minus 1, what is the value of y?
So 0.
0. Very good. So minus 1 comma 0, right? So the point is on x-axis itself. If minus 2, the value of y is 0. Because this is a constant function, the point will always lie on x-axis. Okay, so this is the required line. So this will go like this. It is just overlapping with the x-axis. Don't think that it is deviated from x-axis. Okay, so this is the graph of y is equal to 0, and this is the complete graph of y is equal to mod x plus x. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now C part is very important. I'll leave D part for you as homework. We'll do C part here. Okay, so let me take the question again. So for C, we have y is equal to mod x upon x. Now, let me define the function. If mod x upon x, now you just tell me what should I write here. We have two condition, x greater than equal to 0, and the second is x less than 0. Now you just tell me what should I write. For x greater than equal to 0, what should I write for mod x?
Sir, x upon x
Very good. X upon x. So x upon x
is equal
is
to 1.
1. And for mm, less than 0, what should
Minus
I?
x upon x.
Minus x upon
X.
x, which is
Minus.
minus 1. Okay. Now it is very easy to draw the graph. Okay. So
Yes.
these are the coordinate axes. Now the points is 1, 2, 3. Not required really, but let me just draw this. 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. Okay. Now for x is equal to 0, what is the value of y? See, this is again constant function. Do you understand? We have for x greater than or equal to 0, the value of y is 1.
Yes, sir.
So y will always be 1. Understand? Irrespective of the value of x. So this part of the graph, like for x greater than equal to 0, we have to use the equation y is equal to 1. We have to use the equation y is equal to 1. Now for x is equal to 0, what is the value of y?
So
we,
1.
we can start with 0, right? Because x greater than or equal to 0 is there. So the value of y is 1. Let me take another pen. Okay. The value of y is 1. Then for x is equal to 1, what is the value of y?
So 1.
1. So the value of y is always 1. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So if we draw the line, so this will go like this. Okay, this is the equation of y is equal to 1. You should directly know how we should write the equation of like y is equal to 1, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 7, x is equal to minus 5, y is equal to minus 7. These are very easy to draw. Okay, you practice this type of equation, how the graph of those lines look like. Okay, now for x less than 0, the equation is y is equal to minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, like, what is the value of y for x is equal to minus 1?
So minus 1.
Minus 1. For minus 2,
Minus 1.
for 2.5.
Minus 1.
So, can I take 0.5 here? 0.5 minus 0.5 is again minus 1.
Yes, sir.
But I cannot take 0. For 0, it become 1. Are you getting that? For 0, the graph is the value of y is 1. But for less than 0, the value of y is minus 1. So how should I represent that? I should represent that as hollow, and then I will connect it. Okay, so now I have to make changes in the graph. I will have to make this as a solid circle. Okay, to represent that this hollow part is not part of that line. Do you understand this, the difference? If I make this hollow here, this is hollow, right? This is hollow circle. So this means this part is not part of that line. That coordinate is not part of that line, because if you take x is equal to 0, the graph shifted to 1. The value of y is 1 then. Are you getting? So we cannot take, for x is equal to 0, we cannot take either minus 1 or 1. We cannot take both. We have only one values. So this is the condition. For x equal to 0, the value of y is just 1. And this is for x less than 0. So there is no question of putting solid circle here. Okay, so this part of the point will not be a part of this line basically. Okay, this
Yes, sir.
point is, this part of the graph is not the part of this line, because if x is equal to 0, it will directly 1. Okay, now let's move to seventh. Okay, so we have to find out mod a plus b, mod a plus mod b. Okay, mod a minus b, mod a minus mod
Mod B.
b. Okay, now let me know for, if suppose a is 2, b is 5. Okay, A is 2, B is 5. What is the value of mod A plus B? You simply substitute the values inside. So mod 2 plus 5 is mod 7, that is 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Then mod A means mod 2. So mod 2 plus mod 5 is again 7. Okay.
Yes,
Then
sir.
mod 2 minus 5 is how much?
So 3.
Very good. 3. You will get minus 3 inside mod and then you can take it out as plus 3. Then what is mod A minus mod B? So mod 2 minus mod 5, which is how much?
So minus 3.
Minus 3. Very good. So, okay, let's discuss one more condition, one more values for A and B here. So let's take this value, like if A is equal to minus 2 and B is equal to minus 5. Okay, and then we'll think for the conclusion. For B part, they ask what conclusion you will make. So if A is equal to minus 2, B is equal to minus 5, let me know the value of mod A plus B.
7.
Mod A plus B is 7.
7.
Very good. Then mod A plus mod B,
So 7.
7 again. Then A minus B, mod A minus B means minus 2
Yes,
minus
sir.
of minus 5. So that
Plus 1
becomes plus
substitute.
5. So what is the
3.
answer? 3. Mod A means minus 2
Minus 2 minus minus
minus mod B means mod minus 5. So 2 minus 5, which is
minus 3.
minus 3. Okay, so what conclusion you can draw here? Look at the answers for mod A plus B, mod A plus mod B, mod A minus B, mod A minus mod B. And let me know the what conclusion you can draw.
Mod A plus B is equals to mod A plus mod B.
Mod A plus B is equal to mod
Mod
A
plus mod B.
plus mod B and
Mod A minus B is equals to mod A minus mod B.
is equal to. We are getting 3 and minus 3.
Not equals to.
Not equal to. Okay,
Minus.
minus mod B. So this is what you are saying, right? So let's take another example here and then we can fix the rule. So if A is equal to minus 2 and B is equal to 5, okay, what is the value of mod A plus B?
So 3.
3. Then what is the value of mod A plus mod B?
7.
7. The value of mod A minus B?
Minus 1.
Minus 2 minus 5. So 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Then mod A minus mod B? So 2,
So minus
2 minus 5, minus 3,
2.
right?
Yes, sir.
So is your conclusion right? You have said mod A plus B is equal to mod A plus mod B. Was your conclusion right here?
No,
No,
sir.
right? So mod A plus B is not equal to mod A plus mod B. And similarly, mod A minus B is not equal to mod A minus mod B. Okay? So
Yes,
understand. And the rule is true for all. It is not selective, right? So if you are concluding anything, that must be applicable for any values. Okay. Any doubt so far in this exercise?
No, sir.
Okay. So just do this because we are running time. The time is almost over. Just do D part here, okay? And then we'll stop for today's. Just do D part that was left. I won't help you anything in this now. Just let me know the graph. I'll tell that is right or wrong. Don't use Desmos. Once you are done with that, then check the answer with Desmos. That you can do.
Sir, y is equals to minus x,
Y is just a second. Y is equal to for x greater than it become 2x. Yes. So minus x. Mhm.
and sir, y is equals to 3x.
Y is equal to x minus x. So plus x. So this become 3x. Right. Draw the graph.
सर हो गया.
हो गया. चेक कर लो डेसिमल से. राइट है. You can directly feed the equation x minus 2 mod x. Desmos will directly tell you the answer. राइट है.
यस सर, एक पार्ट हो गया दूसरा चैप्टर में.
तो क्या है आपका ये जो ग्राफ है x ग्रेटर देन 0 के लिए, x ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 के लिए, व्हाट वाज द कोऑर्डिनेट्स? इफ x इज इक्वल टू 0, व्हाट वाज द कोऑर्डिनेट?
If x is equals to 0,
हाँ,
0
0. हाँ. एंड फॉर 1 minus 1.
minus 1.
for 2 minus 2,
minus 2,
3 minus 3. सो ये तो हो गया आपका, चलो एक पार्ट हो गया ग्राफ का, ठीक है। अभी दूसरा पार्ट के लिए -1 के लिए क्या वैल्यूज होगा? फॉर x इज इक्वल टू -1, व्हाट वुड बी द वैल्यू ऑफ y?
-3,
-3, वेरी गुड। देन फॉर x इज इक्वल टू -2,
-6,
-6. So -2 will give you -6 here. So you can draw the graph like this. So this is basically the graph. You understand?
yes sir,
Very good. You can always write the equations there. So this is how we can plot the points and draw the graph. Okay. So we'll
yes
stop
sir.
here. We'll continue in next class.
Okay sir.
Bye bye.
Bye bye sir.